Hey pals, SpaceSeal here. And today, I bring to you the scissors-only run of Metal Gear Rising, as well as kind of review, so that I'm not blasted into the sun by Konami. Here is the challenge. The only weapon I can deal damage with is the scissors. Any damage from the sword will force me to reload the checkpoint. Parries are allowed but heavily discouraged. If it's possible without parries, you must not use them. This will be a New Game Plus, so I have upgrades and extra health. And please remember, I'm not a professional Metal Gear Rising player. I'm just some guy. So if I say something or do something wrong, please be respectful. So let's just get into it. We start out by... Wait a minute. I only have a sword. We can't even start the challenge without failing. Well, I guess since it's impossible, I just play the game normally for now.
Alright, Jack. Here's how you do it.
Wow, that was so cool! Can I have a giant robot to test it on?
Sure thing, kid. Go nuts.
Oh, this motherfucker! Never speak of this again. Oh, god damn.
Alright, Jack. Here's another example how to be cruel. You take your prisoners and kill them.
No!
What? I was sure you want to see how I fought.
But... You just killed Obama!
Anyway, here's your new target. Kick his ass.
Alright, Jack. I'm going to demonstrate how to dominate an opponent. Man, I can't wait to watch! Wait. Where's the other guy? The initial encounter with Jetstream Sam is meant to illustrate how weak Raiden is right now, and how dummy thick Sam is. It's a tough fight, with Raiden jumping both into and out of danger, while Sam does the same.
If only your wit was as sharp as your blade, you might have been more prepared for me. Well, it doesn't matter.
You know, I would be mad at you if you didn't have that dump truck back there. It makes the bread at the restaurant Chuck E. Cheese look like flatbread. Wait, did you just call Chuck E. Cheese a restaurant? Well, it is a restaurant.
2 hours later.
It's a restaurant! They serve pizza, and they have a salad bar. I've been there a ton when I was a kid. Chuck E. Cheese is a family entertainment center, one section of which is that they contain food. But that alone doesn't make it a restaurant. Tell me, Jack, is Disneyland a restaurant? Oh, now you're bringing Ricky Rat into this. Ugh, maybe this will shut you up. What the hell, man? Well, I'm leaving. You reek of sweat and flatulence. Wait! You smelt it! Therefore, you dealt it. Anyways, Raiden dies in the intro to the game, so we replace him with a better version of him. With a new... We become a V1 rocket, and fly onto a beach, and become a public disturbance. And from this point on, the challenge officially begins. And it's not fun. The general combat loop involves a lot of jump cancels, and prioritizing what types of attacks I use in certain situations. When multiple enemies are unable to attack, the priority is charge attacks. But if it's a tough enemy or they're actively attacking me, cancelable attacks are preferable. We are then introduced to the stealth system, which requires a sword, so we resort to violence. It's not a question, it's the answer. We then fight the cows. The cows attack quickly and quickly attack. Best strategy is to kill them as quickly as possible, with charge attacks and ripper mode. Wait! You! Most people say the hardest enemy is the gorilla, but the true enemy are these goddamn rocket launchers. You need to stay still to do damage to them. And these fuckers, you know, you fought against them. You've played the game. What the fuck? The IRS did what to you? In the normal game, Wolf is meant to test your parrying skills, but since we can beat him without parrying, we can't use it. This is going to be a... slog? That was disappointing. Anyway.
My Rafflecopter goes swa 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 swa.
I'm not giving this thing the time of day. We proceed to completely wipe out the United States military. And you get the idea here. Here are the results of this section.
Wait, hold on! I think I saw a bird! Oh wait, it's just a woman. Never mind. Thought I had a real catch there for a second.
In this section, we are introduced to the balls. The balls are either the most dangerous enemy in the game, or nothing but free health. It depends on when you attack, or how many enemies are in the field. But for now, they're not much. We sneakily sneak our way through the... God damn it! And we make it to Mistral at the end of this section. Hello, Raiden. I've been expecting you.
Wait, how did you know I was here?
I'll admit, the first few people I did that to were not you. Well, now that you know that, I'm going to need to silence you.
So there was a bird! I knew it!
Up until this point in the challenge, I was playing in hard mode because I didn't fully hate myself. And at this point,
I wanted more pain.
So I turned up the difficulty to very hard. And the pain came rather quickly, in the form of Mistral's balls. Wait, do you think my arms are wings?
Wait, those are arms? Ow, ow.
Just how stupid are you?
I got a 1 out of 90 on my end of semester exams. I was smarter than 90 other students.
That isn't how it works. No wonder Sam calls you an idiot.
So don't let me
Overall, this fight is about timing your attacks and using charge attacks to break through Mistral's defenses, since using the sword is off the table. And that means I can't turn her into a frozen piece of salami at the end, so let's just move on. And we finished the first mission. Overall, pretty easy. But that changes real fast.
Alright, I'm in. And I've got just the disguise to fit in. And it was such a great deal, too.
Adios, amigos.
This level starts out by introducing us to the gorillas. And these guys do not pull their punches.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
They will grab you and cause you to get carpal tunnel via Q2E sections. And then we run into the worst character in this game. I'm not going to talk about him because he sucks. However, we do run into these cool dinosaurs. You should treat them the same way you treat the cows. Attack quickly and use charge attacks. Avoid those EMPs. We sneak past some skimmers and make our way to the vault of the grunts.
That's good news! Come out and fight on the ground!
We then control a ball and spin on our way into the wall. And then we spin on our way through the enemies to get to their hearts.
Virgin spotted. Deploying missiles in retaliation.
Grad units represent my hubris. They hit hard, they move quickly, and they shoot more shots than me towards Gabriel.
Entering Yoinky Splunky mode.
Oh no! If only I had a way to cut this glass! Wait! I have leverage! Don't cut that glass or this kid will die! You know, leverage is meant to discourage me, not encourage me.
Boss, you killed a child. Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Why the
Man, I'm so glad that kid is dead. Now I don't need to. Oh, for God's sake!
That mother scum don't put me on a ras boat.
Yeah, sure, kid, whatever. Finally. Some peace and quiet.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Raiden, you are under arrest for... Let me see here. Jaywalking.
That's it?
Stop resisting.
But I haven't done anything!
Target is non-compliant. Lethal force authorized. This section of the level requires careful planning to make it past the enemies. And the grads here are going to be a challenge. So be ready to fight for your life. Wait, where are you going?
The door's unlocked! I'm going inside!
Oh. Apparently you can skip the military-grade Roombas outside. And let the public deal with them, I guess.
Right, we could use some support. Roger that. Right, what's wrong? Hey, you, we could use some support.
At this point, we are introduced to Sundowner's other students. Keep distance until they finish their attacks, and then stun lock them. They are only dangerous in large groups. The underground section requires lining up the gorillas so you can take them out all at once. But let's get to the next section.
Why, hello there, Raiden. Sam!
I'm here to convince you that Chuck E. Cheese isn't a restaurant. First off, I have soldiers and you don't, so I win, and you lose.
Solidus had soldiers, and yet he lost! Your point means nothing.
Shut up, Raiden. I've sent 2 employees
It's
to
a
the
restaurant!
Center, Chuck E. Cheese, to stop you.
That's Sam. It's a restaurant. Nothing more. Thanks, Wolf. At least I've got you with me. Now, let's convince Sam that his opinion is cringe.
Why, hello there, Jack. I've heard from Sam that you think that Chuck E. Cheese is a restaurant. That's pretty cringe if you ask me. You're not the only one that grew up on the internet. It's an indifferent parent, but an effective teacher. Its lessons have been carved deep in my psyche. Apathy's a tragedy. Boredom is a crime. We are all pawns, controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They are our culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to Twitter for long enough, and they will lose all intelligence they once had. That's why I use Reddit. The memes there are based. Unlike you, Raiden. Just look at this one.
Oh boy! The same joke I've seen 1,000 times now. I'm not saying stats-type memes can't be funny. They most certainly can. But when you do the same thing with it again, and again, and again, it loses that punch. Make it unexpected for once. Put it after something that isn't furry art. Here, let me give you a demonstration. I am the storm that is approaching. See? That was funny.
How unbased of you, Raiden.
You're right. About me, I mean. I used to be like you. Concerned about being based, rather than cringe. But it's all bullshit! A person isn't judged by what they find funny, or what they're interested in. They are judged by how they treat others. I may be cringe by your standards, but that means I am free.
He's got a point, you know.
Shut up, Sam.
Now, let's put you in your place. Safe to say that Monsoon isn't pulling his punches, but his attacks hit too hard and too often to just tank them. And his fog attack alone will put you down a few health packs. That's not even mentioning his long-range limb attacks. That shit will bend around the universe to attack you. And yes, EMP grenades would help out a lot here, but due to the difficulty of the level before this boss fight, I'd used all of them, so I'm basically fucked. So, I'm throwing in the towel. I give up. Monsoon is too hard to beat.
Without parries.
He's a gatekeeper after all. Not that kind. Beating him without parries is not possible for me. So for this boss fight, I am going to allow parries. This doesn't come without its own risks, however. If I miss input into a special attack, I have to restart. If I perfect parry and do damage, I have to restart. If I do any sort of damage with the sword, I have to restart. So how did that go? Alright, Jack. You forced me to destroy you with facts and logic.
Must be pretty shady facts if they're countered that easily.
But how could I lose to a beta male like you?
It's simple. I don't limit myself based on the whims of a guy with no self-confidence. I do what I please without worrying about being cringe. Unlike you, who obsesses over every detail and gets mad at children for being children. And it was such a great... Fuck. And it was such a great deal, too.
Hello, Raiden. I've been inspecting you. I've been inspecting you, Raiden. You have a very interesting physique.
Alright, I'm in. And I've got just the disguise to fit in. Why am I doing Sundowner now?